Hello, my loves. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a pumpkin with 2 of the Dollar Tree crates. So you're gonna need 2 crates. You're gonna need where the inspiration I got from. Instead of this, they had a corkscrew, but I don't have a corkscrew. So I did the next best thing, which was cut the stem off of a pumpkin. Well, some of the stem, because it was a really long stem, so I cut some of it off of a real pumpkin. And then I got some decorations to put on it. I'll show you as we go. I got some of this moss. She didn't use green, but that's all I found. Twine. And we're gonna paint it this orangey color. All right, we are gonna start by painting all of this, even the creases, this nice dark orangey color. I got this at Michael's. It's Orange Spice by Craft Smart, and it's the cheapest one there for 79 cents, and it does a really good job. Because I know I had bought the Dollar Tree paint, and I'm not knocking it, but it just didn't work for me. The colors I got, they were looking very watery. They were just not giving. I was already like on my 3rd coat and it wasn't happening. So yeah, that's that. So we're gonna paint this pretty orange. It's called Orange Spice, and it's only 79 cents at Michael's. You don't really have to paint these in here because the moss is gonna cover these holes. But you wanna paint everywhere else. And it's going to be a pumpkin. And I will tag the person who inspired me to do this, because I like to give credit where credit is due. If I don't come up with my own idea, I might put my own touches on it, but if it's not my own idea, ay, mira la gata. Excuse me. I like to give credit where credit is due. I may not even need 2 coats of this. And this is matte. You can do satin, glossy, or whatever it is that you want. But for me, matte works pretty good. My cat's gonna bust her behind. And then this one, yes, you have to do the bottom part. Not the insides, but the bottom part you do have to do. You can do 2 coats, but if you want it to be dry, I need to put more. Ooh, look at me making a mess. Put more paint. I think I am gonna do 2 coats of paint. Pretty orange like a pumpkin. And yes, guys, I'm gonna do 2 coats of paint, just to make sure we get it all nice and even. And you know how these crates got the little crevice? These little sponge brushes have the little pointed tip, which is perfect for that. And then just smooth everything out. Se necesita para hoy. Yeah, it definitely needed 2 coats. Definitely needed 2 coats. Boy. I definitely needed the 2 coats. ¿Cómo? All right, we're gonna put this one to the side to let it dry. And we're gonna work on the other one. I should have bought the bigger one of these. I didn't think I was gonna need that much paint. Before I started, I took off. My cat is gonna bust her behind because she's in my Michael's bag, my Michael's empty bag. She's not even paying attention to what she's doing. Okay. And then I don't think I'm gonna go upstairs to get my blow dryer. I know some people like to dry it with like a hot air machine thingy, and I don't have that. I have a blow dryer, and I don't think I'm gonna go upstairs and get it. So we're gonna see if we can get this all painted and dried and able to be used and finished today. Crafting is very therapeutic. In case you didn't know, I done messed up my whole glove. I was doing so good. ¿Qué espere? ¿Qué tú dices?
Ya hay un paquete que después de la que te trajeron que tiene el de este que tú abres.
Ah, ok. Pues la mando a buscar mañana. Get the crevices in. And the back. I love this orange. It's orange spice, orange. My son would correct me. But it is what it is. I think we got a pretty good coat on here. Put too much paint out this time. Make sure you get all the clumps of paint out. These are wooden boxes. Yep, she fell. But she's all right, guys. She's perfectly fine. All right, there. See them here? We're letting them dry. Ah, I used up too much paint. So, I don't want to take my gloves off just yet. I wonder if I could put some of this paint back away. I hate wasting. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna work, but any little bit of paint that I can get in there, I guess it'll be worth it. It's working, guys. It's working. I'm putting the paint back in there. And it's working. It's working. Because I don't like to waste. Listen. That was a lot of paint. Okay, that's as much as we're gonna save. We're gonna let these dry. Let's okay. We're letting these dry. They're gonna be pumpkins. Ma, dame los guantes más, please. What I have, oh, another thing you're gonna need is 2 of these things. Thank you, ma'am.
¿Se te rompieron?
No, pero se ensuciaron todo y ya cuando eso se seque.
¿Y tú vas a pegar esto hoy?
Vamos a ver si se secan.
Sí, porque sí, no lo puedes pegar así. ¿Qué es eso?
Es un juego, pero la gente lo usa para hacer crafts.
¿Qué es eso? Como palito. No es grande.
En aquello largo allá.
Oh.
¿Lo ves?
No, yo digo,
I got this as a decorative pumpkin. It has a clip at the bottom, which we don't need, so we'll carefully take it out. Pretty. And then we got some of these. That I'm gonna put on there. And then we got this, another small little pumpkin. You can paint too. But I think I wanna leave it like that. And this acorn. And then we got the moss. Yeah, it's still not completely dry. Let's see if I can hurry them along. Hurry them along. Okay, guys, our crates are dry. I got these 2 little woolen pieces from the tumbling tower. I got my glue stick with the Gorilla Glue gun. The glue gun with the Gorilla Glue stick. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one here. And another one. Try to even it out as much as possible. Not that it really matters there. Okay. So that when we put these together, they're not, you can close them off if you want all the way, but the idea is to put lights in them. I just need AA batteries and I don't have none. So you would leave it a little open so that you could see the light, but I'm not gonna put any lights in it because I don't have the AA batteries. And this is just to show you how it is. So I'm just gonna use those 2 things as reinforcements. My God, by the time I get all the way around, the glue, what am I doing? It's gonna be melted. All right. All right. Now that we have it like that, you can take the glue out. Whoa. Got stuck at the bottom. Think that you ain't gonna see the bottom. There's the glue on the sides here. But because this is rubber, you're gonna be able to take all this extra glue out. And if need be, you can paint it. That's for reinforcement. See, it's rubber glue. So you just rub your finger up and down. You can even use a file if you have to. And it comes out. See? So now that we have this, like this, we're going to use some of our twine. But you know what? First, I think I'm gonna put our stem. Yeah, we'll put our stem first, so we can cover up the imperfections. There. I don't know why. It's not hardening. All right. Now we'll get our moss and we're gonna glue it all around. Whoa. See? There's this stick here. I don't know why the stem isn't sticking. I don't know if it's because it's a real stem or what it is, but it ain't sticking. I gotta come out here out of camera. And having to put that so far away, it doesn't help the cause either. We're gonna put enough moss to cover up the holes. You know, where's my other glue stick? I know I was gonna need another one, so I had it ready. And then you're gonna go back and do this to put more moss so it can cover up the hole. This big branch of moss here, like that, so it can cover up the hole. Ugh. It's a big piece like that last one. It smells hideous. Some more moss there, and a little bit more here. There. Now, we are going to take, let me get a leaf. I got leaves, which I'm gonna stick in here. This is all Dollar Tree. Now, And then this one. Mamá, tráeme las tijeras. Ma, cuando vengas para acá me traes las tijeras. We're gonna do this here.
Una agüita.
Ponlas ahí, yo la cojo ahora.
Déjala ahí.
Alright, we're gonna take these stems and break them up. Glue these together. And we'll put it here also. All right. I might put this little pumpkin there. You might need a little bit more moss hanging out through here. And then you can take these, put it right there. Look so far, pumpkin. You're done with the outside, David? Mm. Mm? That pretty. And now I'll take pictures of it. Mira. Una pumpkin. Yeah. Is it? Whoa, the first time I hear you say something. Is it nice?